Made the Lordship. Lordship, with regard to item number 18, an affidavit has been filed on behalf of the state of Assam. Today that is filed. That is not on record. May I be allowed to bring that on record?
We'll keep it at 2 o'clock.
Lordship,
We'll keep it at 2 o'clock. File it.
obliged.
May please, Your Lord. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 43 of today's list, my lord.
Yes.
This matter may be taken up on Thursday, my lord. On Thursday, my lord.
Don't fix our board. If you want adjournment, ask for adjournment.
Yes, ma'am. Then I'll come.
Next.
Master.
May I please? But yeah, item number 8, my lord, similar matter is pending on 21st, my lord. On 21, my lord. It may be listed with along with, my lord, the readable number 208/2022, my lord. It's similar matter, my lord. But I'm not in this case, my lord. I have been informed, my lord. I'm appealing for Mr. A. Deka, my lord.
Twenty-first.
21st, my lord. Along with, my lord, readable number 208 of the.
That automatically will come.
Yes, sir.
Pending matter, my lord, a pre-appeal matter, notice issued, my lord. It was last listed on 16/6, my lord. Term family pension has not been released, so matter may come subject to application.
Duty number.
May I please, Your Lordship, I'd like to mention item number 9, Your Lordship. The matter I'm passing for the day, Your Lordship, as the senior counsel is not feeling well, Mr. Yakunia. Maybe fixed on Friday, Your Lordship.
Some date will be given.
May please, Your Lordship. My lord, with the consent of the other side, my lord, I beg to mention item number 33, my lord, hearing matter, my lord. My lord, respondent 1 has filed an affidavit in reply, my lord. My lord, I have to file my rejoinder, my lord. 2 weeks may kindly be granted, my lord.
We have not received in our copy. We have not received. We might have given you as an advance copy. It is
My
not
lord,
in
it
our
was
file.
filed on last Friday, my lord.
It does not come in our file. We are very sure about it.
It does not take.
You wait, let it be called out the other side.
My lord.
Who appears for the,
But I am for respondent number 225, my lord.
who has filed affidavit?
Respondent 1, my lord.
One,
I am
my
for the appellant.
Who
The
is,
private respondent file, my lord.
who is respond number 1? Counsel?
R. Chakraborty, my lord.
Huh?
R. Chakraborty, my lord.
Ask for- Let him come, he will be here.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 13. In this case, Lordship, we will file affidavit, so sometime is required, Lordship. 2 weeks, Lordship.
Mr. Chaudhary. You take over this matter and file affidavit by next week.
Lordship.
It has pan India effect.
Lordship.
This matter will have a pan India effect. Therefore, we are telling.
Lordship.
Please, you appear, file affidavit by next week. We have been adjourning it for nothing.
Lordship, I will.
Next, I'm sorry, Ms. Devi, but it is a important matter.
Lordship.
Next,
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, with the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 11, lordship. So we adjourn this matter for a week, lordship.
there is the reply affidavit.
Yes, lordship. Within 1 week, I will file reply, lordship.
Yes.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship, with the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 34 of the daily list, Your Lordship. Lordship, the senior counsel has some difficulty appearing in the matter today, Your Lordship. May kindly adjourn the matter for 2 weeks. Obliged, Your Lord.
May I please, Your Lordship? May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 24 of the daily list. Lordship, we need two more weeks so that we can file, so that we can take steps on the respondent.
I think you have not taken any step probably.
Yes, Lordship. We will, Lordship, 2 more weeks so that we can take steps.
Fresh notice to decline a last order is left. To that respondent. Step to be taken with 3 weeks, 3 days. Failing which returnable after 4 weeks. Steps to be taken within 3 weeks. No steps are taken, the matter such dismissed for non-prosecution without reference. Next. 2019 matter you married in wait from September. Yes, Mr. Kalita.
Lordship, this show motor matter, Lordship, we have filed an affidavit with Mizoram government of Mizoram. It's not on record, Lordship, may be allowed to call on record.
No problem. We'll take up at 2 o'clock.
Lordship, we have filed it on Saturday, so we will bring it on record. Oblige it.
That PIL you are mentioning.
Lordship.
May I please, your Lordship? Lordship, I am praying for listing of a fresh writ appeal, Lordship, filed on 31st October, Lordship. We have challenged the order of Honorable Single Just Lordship. Single Just proceeded with the writ petition, which is not maintainable, challenging my election as the president of Gao Panchayat, Lordship. There's
Give the details.
Lordship, on
Yeah.
Friday, Lordship.
Huh?
On Friday, Lordship.
No, Monday. Next.
With the concern of the other side, my lord, I beg to mention item number 10, my lord. The senior counsel is out of town, my lord. May I pray, my lord, this matter be taken up this Friday, my lord. I've taken consent of my learned friend, my lord.
This Friday is not possible.
Monday, my lord.
Next, we'll go to some other date. Next.
My lord.
Apply. If in mentioning also you have PPP, then you have to give priority to the court. Next.
Item number 1 of daily list for motion.
Learned Advocate General, after you are back, you will have to take interest in this matter.
I'll take lot. In fact, we in Guwahati, we already have these facilities. The
I know.
problem, in fact, there is one which is called Bhutnath Lordship. We had the electric crematorium since last 30 years. So nobody used it, so it got defunct. Then 2 years ago, during the COVID time, we established a exclusive electric crematorium near Ulubari Lordship. People are not using it. We have a gas one in Navagraha. The problem is that people do not want to
It is a question of sentiment.
exactly, Lordship. That is the issue.
So-
Otherwise, we are well ahead while establishing all this, Lord.
Because we thought that TMC may not be the appropriate authority to get a appropriate answer. Therefore, we
No, Lordship,
Hold it.
it's no, I also represent GMC also, from the state also, Lord. Whatever direction Lordship gives, Lordship will comply.
when are you returning?
I am, my visa is not yet come, Lordship. Otherwise, on 16th, I'll be here.
16th.
Lord.
We'll keep it on 21st.
Lordship.
Next.
Highly obliged.
Item number 2.
May I please, your
Page
Lordship?
24. Your representations are pending.
Yes, Lordship.
We'll direct the state to decide it.
Yes, Lordship.
Because see, in every national park, subject to what you have to argue,
Yes, Lord.
those sensitive zones are always attached.
Yes, Lord.
And like a master plan,
Yes, Lordship.
there are 4 types of uses which are envisaged under the eco-sensitive.
Yes,
That's
Lordship.
permissible, not permissible, permissible with permission, because it has to be evenly balanced.
Yes, Lordship.
Or the seafood for the petitioner and that may keep for the respondent state. Sir, if you are here for this state.
Right.
On advance form. By way of this. 26. For the interpretation is right. So they are paying for the following ticket. It can be seen from the record of present is right based upon the presented right by 7/9/2022 and 8/9/2020 to the respondent authority.
Lordship,
You filed it to the respondent authorities, page 150.
Yes, Lordship. 100 also is one representation and extra 9.
The
There are three
Commissioner
issues.
and Secretary, Department of Environment and Forest, State of Assam, is hereby direction to decide the representation and inform and pass a written order and communicate the same to the petitioner by registered post dated address which is mentioned in the memo of the petition. The Partha Council appearing for the respondent shall also send copy of the paper book to the Secretary at Environment and Forest. But decision shall be taken as expeditiously as possible, not later than 31st of December 2020. Next, with the aforesaid direction, the present petition is disposed of at this stage. Next,
Matter number 3,
May please your lordship. We will discuss,
what are your
my lord.
prayers?
My lord, I just wanted the continuation of the delay. There was, according to the recovery tribunal, there was delay of 4 days. Now, my lord, under the SURFACE Act, there is no provision for continuation of delay. With this limited prayer, my lord, I am before your lordship.
I understand, but you check up the law.
I know, my lord.
If there is an enabling provision, even under Article 226, we cannot. So, best thing is, when did you file this petition?
My lord, we filed it,
On which date?
it was filed on, my lord, 2/12/2019.
Which date?
2/12/2019.
Give me this surface here. Go under 18.
My lord, 8.
File an appeal under section 18.
My lord, that is barred by limitation, and that is not accepted by the.
No, part by limitation is 17. You can challenge that order under 18.
Before the draft recovery appellate tribunal.
You have been enjoying stay since 3 years. And recovery of 8 lakhs is paid.
My lord, if I go under 18, I have to deposit.
Naturally, then 226 shortcuts are not meant for such debtor. What is the amount that is due and payable?
It was 41 lakhs.
Then by now it will be,
My lord,
it must have crossed 60 lakhs. So they are champions in calculating the interest.
Lordship, section 17 is the original jurisdiction of the draft recovery tribunal under the SURFACE Act. So under sections, being the original jurisdiction, Lordship knows the settled law of the Honorable Supreme Court as well as the Honorable
This
High
is
Court.
no
that is there.
act
my lord,
of
I don't-
limitation.
Yes, the continuation of delay cannot be applicable.
So you have to go there, man. Or it is asked for the
P. Chakravarti.
Huh?
P. Chakravarti.
approval. For the petitioner. Mr. K. Nandi. K. Nandi. By way of this petitioner, yes. For the date. No, there's paid for the following date. Now, when did you approach the Yeah, DLT under section 70.
My lord, it was filed on 1/11/2019.
Where is that order?
My lord, lordship finds it to page 29. Paragraph 3 of that order.
The effect will be petitioner stood as guarantor. In respect of a loan availed by one method, section balance to the approval. Is the borrower failed to pay the dues, state account was said to be non-performing account. And proceedings under Surface Act came to be initiated by the bank. A notice under section 13 into bracket 2 came to be issued by the bank on this one of the petition. However, even after receipt of the state notice, the petitioner did not prefer any representation under section 13 into bracket C capital A of the Act. The bank went further, took further process and issued a notice as contemplated under section 13 into bracket 4 of the Act. And thereafter, demand notice dated 20. The petitioner challenged the state order by way of an proceedings under section 17 of the Act before the DID. However, as the same was delayed by 4 days, presiding officer of the debt recovery tribunal poverty did not entertain state securitization appeal number 122 of 2009. Correct. We do not find any infirmity in state order. No, almost. The petitioner has thereafter straightway approached this court by way of this section and article. A remedy is available to the petitioner under section 18 of the Act. Ms. P. Chakravarti candidly submitted that for filing the appeal to the appellate tribunal, the petitioner will be entailed with liability to make deposit as per the proviso to section 8. However, that would not mean that because of such provisions, this court has to exercise restriction under Article extraordinary restriction under Article 26 of the Constitution of India. In light of the aforesaid petition is disposed of, it is a liberty to the appellant petitioner to file an appeal for the appropriate tribunal under Section 18 of the Act. The time consumed before this court may be considered by the tribunal while considering the application for condonation of delay in filing the appeal. The appeal shall be filed within a period of 1 week from today,
Let it be 15 days, my lord.
2 weeks from today. It is at Calcutta or Guwahati,
A Calcutta, my lord.
2 weeks from today. Appellant shall 15 days from tribunal shall cite the appeal any filed by the appellant in accordance with without in any manner being influenced by this order
My lord.
on its own merit. The appeal is the petition is disposed of. Interim relief grant is then vacated. Next,
Matter number 4,
just you have to file some evidence.
Yes, Lordship, in fact, I have taken it up to the ministry, Lordship. Another 2 weeks' time is required, Lordship. In fact, they are seeking some pension.
Next,
matter number 5,
Yes, your Lord.
ultimately you have taken the virus of the COVID.
Lordship, but Lordship, some development is taken place, Lordship. In the meantime, they have amended. And that I filed an affidavit, Lordship. But I believe that I need to amend the petition itself now, because what has happened, Lordship, can we see? If my affidavit is on record, Lordship,
Yes,
the power that was under 173 has now been got under 144.
that is what we have seen. Therefore, we are saying that ultimately you are challenging the virus. Best thing is you withdraw this and file a fresh petition.
Can I come back with some instruction, Lord?
Huh?
Can I come back with some instruction, Lord? Can I just?
Because amendment will make it clumsy because your grounds you may have to rethink. That
Absolutely.
it is up to you. We can't advise you further than this.
Lord.
At the request of.
If your Lordship kindly allows me a week's time, I'll just come back with the instruction, Lord.
We'll grant you more time, don't worry. 4 weeks. Next. Next.
matter number 6 and 7,
Lordship,
Yes,
in
what
this
are the-
matter, appropriate steps have been initiated, Lordship. So I pray for the 4 weeks' time, Lordship, and in the meantime, we may receive any instruction from the JNK government, Lord.
Why 4 weeks?
Lordship, it is just taken on first of November, Lordship.
Then tell us on 14th of November.
Lordship.
At the request of Mr. Tajari, section to 14 for instruction. Next.
Deeply obliged.
matter number 12,
May it please your Lordship. In this case, notice of motion was issued and some interim order was given, interim protection.
Maybe.
Petition is for paying for
What are your
restructure of the loan,
What are your prayers?
for restructure of the loan. Restructuring of the loan.
That- Yesterday only Supreme Court has you read today's Times of India.
Mhm.
Read Times of India of today. Read today's Times
Oh,
of India.
today's Times of India.
Ah.
Okay, my Hindustan
We
Times.
can't do it under 226. Supreme Court has come on.
Hindustan Times I'm getting.
Ah.
Okay, let me give some time, my lord.
And madam, the question is that it is for the creditor to decide how to recover. Debtor has no choice. That no, you go to DRT. No, you.
Restructure, no, my
Ah.
lord. We are praying for restructure of the loan.
But that cannot be done under 226. That is what the Supreme Court has said, that you can't change the OTS. For example, if that matter is relating to OTS,
Your lordship may give me some time, my lord.
because you
Next
are
Monday.
enjoying stay.
Next Monday, my lord, or Friday, my lord, so that I can go through the
Go
judgment, my lord. Yes,
Whatever you want to do it. 15th.
yes, my lord. When, my lord, is fixed?
15th of November.
Okay. All right. Then for her, yes, can you?
It will be at 2.
Thank you.
Matter number 15,
It is pending in Supreme Court. Pass over.
This matter, lordship, the SLP is pending before.
Still pending.
Yes.
Same order. Next.
Apply that.
Same order जो अगला order है वो करने का है. That is the, you give it to him. Same, pass the same order that the issue is pending before the apex. And section. Next,
matter number 16,
you have to take steps. Fresh steps will have to be taken. Next.
matter number 17,
In this matter, hearing has already been concluded, my lord. We have submitted our written submission also.
It is already considered.
Yes, ma'am.
Judgment is ready. My brother is the author. He will not.
Obliged.
Next,
matter number 19,
The apologies, I also submitted written statement, written. This matter I have prepared it. The case referred to by the appellant. The Supreme Court case does not apply to me on facts also, madam.
no, then we will have to hear you.
Yes, madam. It does not apply to me on facts. It has, madam, I can just show why it does not apply. Supreme Court has said it will not apply.
Mr. Majmudar,
My lord.
the matter, you may argue because we can stop counsel. That is what I have learned in these 12 years.
My lord.
Never stop a counsel. Because innovative ideas
It
come
is
only
not
to counsel.
It is not innovative at all, my lord. The
Sir,
Supreme Court
Majmudar,
says it will not
you will
apply.
listen to us. You relied upon a particular judgment before the learned single judge.
Yes.
That judgment went to the Supreme Court and the appeal is.
No, that is where I'm wrong, madam. I was the first case to have been disposed of.
Same principle is there. If
No,
you
no,
want, we have kept the judgment ready, but we don't want to be in a hurry.
My lord, just para 32 for once, my
No,
lord.
it is unfair to the court, but we'll permit you to be unfair.
Well, it's para 32, lordship, go to just
To
one.
be, वो फाड़ते ना, to be placed in hearing. We are not in a hurry. Argue it again. We don't mind doing it. This is unreasonable to the court also.
In that
Next.
case, I'll not be unreasonable to the court, my lord. I could just show that
We had also
Supreme Court
some,
specifically says my case is not covered.
therefore we'll hear you. What else can we do? There should be an end to the argument also, Mr. Majmudar.
Right.
We don't want to be asked to the litigant only because you are arguing. We'll hear you again. Well, hearing court, कोई भी date there. Next, we'll hear you. There is no hurry. Otherwise,
matter number 20,
our feeling is that it is a covered list. But we are supposed to consider your submission before we sign. We are open till last. We may have committed mistake also. Why should we be in a hurry? You may be correct also. You can show something that even the apex court has missed it. Advocate can say anything. So we'll hear you. We'll be benefited by your hearing. Next.
I'll be on that. Obliged, madam.
Item number 20.
It will be taken up at 2 o'clock. Item 20, not your matter, will be listed again. We'll have to you will have to, both of you will have to argue the matter. We can't just permit you to throw one point after everything is over. We'll easily hear you. There is no difficulty. If we feel that you are not covered, we may even dismiss this of it. So we will not decide it without hearing both the sides. Mr. Kyle will also be heard, you will be also.
Obliged.
Next,
Item number 21 and 22.
at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
Item number 23.
19 days delay. This
Yeah,
whole
please, Lord.
respondent is not available at the address given by you.
Yes, Lordship. We could not collect her address, Lordship. So Lordship may direct us to go for paper publication, Lordship.
For that you have to apply, this is appeal.
Yes, Lordship, from someone we know that she has shifted to Delhi, Lordship.
Whatever it may be, but then these are original, means appeal proceedings. So you file an IA, we will permit you. File IA by next week. We'll keep it on next week.
March of
Next,
March.
Item number 25.
For the respondent.
who is for the appeal? We'll pass it over. Come at 2 o'clock. Next,
Item number 26.
next, next.
Lordship, the affidavit has not been filed yet.
You have to file affidavit.
Your Lordship, as per instructions that I've received, the latest report has been prepared by the DFO in Kachar. So we need another week's time to
Next
file
week,
an affidavit.
next week. Next Monday. Keep it on 15th. Next,
Item number 27.
This matter is relating to clearing the footpaths from the encroachers, Lordship, and the traders. There are other litigations also which are pending before the learned single judge. Because when we want to evict them, Lordship, they come under this Street Vendors Act of 2014.
that is what I was indicating to
Yes.
the council last.
That, and therefore we have also notified 8 or 9 Lordship vending zones. What is the latest position, Lordship? I have to take that instruction.
At the request of the structural and advocate system. Assam, Petition, 21st of November.
Highly obliged.
Next,
Item number 28.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, we were supposed to file an affidavit. We conducted the petitioner, but the petitioner is collecting data and he could not come because of a personal inconvenience. Lordship, few weeks time may be granted, at least 3 weeks. We'll file our affidavit.
two
They've been
weeks,
taking time since May.
2 weeks. Next,
Item number 29.
yes, Mr. Today.
Lord, I tried to find my friends, Lord, I could not, my lord. Their name has been shown, my lord, but
Then wait, nobody is in hurry.
my lord,
Nobody is in hurry, wait.
that's the thing.
There is nothing in the petition, of the what is. You
I-
take instructions of the commission, we put an end to this,
Yes, my lord.
leaving the question open for you.
The only thing, Lord, if they could have said, my lord, that if, my lord, what my instructions is, perhaps they file a election petition also, if
No,
that
no,
be.
that, it's a personal right.
Yes.
How could election commission object to filing of a election petition?
No. If that be so, my lord, the entire issues can be dealt in that way.
You take instructions and tell us. You are the commission, you must be knowing everything. You don't need the other side also. Therefore, they merely don't even come here. Tell us by 16th or so,
Last week of this month, my lord, but I'll take instruction.
16th of November at the request of R to pay.
Item number 30,
May it please the Lord.
In this case, your lordship, I am filing my Okaladama today, your lordship. We have received notice, your lordship. We need some time to your lordship respond to it.
2 weeks.
Lordship. Obliged.
item number 31,
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary.
Please the Lord. There is a delay of 43 days, Lord.
Mr. Chaudhary, he was just here. You give him a copy, we'll condone the delay.
Lordship, I have given already given. I have already given, Lord.
You have given,
Lordship.
then come at 2 o'clock. He has a matter at 2 o'clock. We'll condone the delay.
Lord. Oblige that.
item number 32,
But
My lord, in item number 32, my lord,
implement.
we have filed an IA. One for imprisonment and other for seeking some interim protection. My lord, the situation is like this, my lord. There is no dispute that the land we are occupying is a government land. And this PIL is also pending, my lord. Based on some newspaper report, this PIL was registered by this honorable court. And now, my lord, the authority has taken steps to clear the eviction. Sorry, clear the land by evicting the, my lord, who are persons occupying. And in our area, my lord, in respect of item number 30, IA number 3133, my lord. Sorry, IA number 3207, the date of eviction fixed is day after tomorrow. And my lord, in IA 3/2222,
Mr. Chaudhary, as far as joining party is concerned, we'll immediately issue notice.
yes.
But we can grant ex party stay like this. For that,
No, my lord, the state is a party.
maybe, but then we file individual petitions. There can't be any stay
No.
in this,
No, my lord, we have all filed petitions together because we have got same cause of action.
maybe.
The IA has been filed. No, Lordship will kindly give it.
You can file a separate petition before the learned single judge.
No, my lord, single judge, no, my lord, because this
No, no.
entire
PI
action has been taken.
Maybe. PIL is a different thing.
No, my lord, how can learned single judge, pass
But
an
then
order
we-
when
we-
Lordship
we
is in
issue-
session of the matter?
No, it can. It can.
No, Lordship will kindly give me 2 minutes time. Lord. It is something like this, my lord, under the statute which governs.
In PIL, you won't stay in your favor. You are.
No, I am not asking for stay, my lord. What I am asking for is, under the land policy of the state, my lord, each of these applicants before Lordship, they are entitled to a consideration for settlement of 1.5 cut of land
Mr.
if they do
Chaudhary,
not have any other land.
we agree with
Yes,
in case of landless.
yes,
Because if you see the column in the main petition,
Yeah.
that column is there.
yes.
But there has to be a limit in exercise of 226 in a PIL. Individual rights cannot be examined.
No, my lord, our prayer was very limited, my lord. Our prayer was, let government may give us, may not give us. We are not sure.
Therefore, if you want to be parties, you are most welcome.
No, we have already seeking leave to make us party, my lord. One IA is for implement and other IA is for, my lord, seeking some interim protection. Until such time, government considers our case.
That implementing, I don't think anybody can have any objection.
No, my lord, only thing is day after tomorrow, the damage will be done, my lord. These are all, my lord, indigenous people of the state, landless people.
If you are found to be eligible, you can be restored back.
No, my lord, they will destroy they will evict us, demolish our houses. These are all lower income group people, my lord. Well, all that I'm asking for is, in learned advocate general is appearing for the state. Let my learned friend, my lord, take the instruction.
That you and Mr. Manta were already discussing.
Lordship is correct. My lord, let learned advocate general take the instruction, my lord. some interim status quo as on today till the next date, my lord. Let government also take their instruction as to what they would like to do, my lord. Well, I can place the legal position for only 2 minutes, my lord. Two provisions from Assam Land Revenue Regulation
Mr.
That's all.
Chaudhary, you may be
and the
correct.
land policy.
You may be correct.
Yes.
I am little conservative as far as personal rights are concerned.
No,
We'll clarify that you may go approach the learned
Yes.
single judge, and the learned single judge may consider each individual case in accordance with law without in any manner being influenced by the fact that the PIL is pending.
yes.
Otherwise,
I think that will be.
And my lord, till then authority will not do it.
No, no,
Will,
till-
by Monday itself, we will file, my lord. There are about 154 people.
Mr. Chaudhary, that till then continues for 3 years.
No, no.
Today I have got 2 such.
No,
matters.
no, my lord. Till then
Till
means
then.
till Monday. I'm praying only till Monday, my lord, next month. Only till Monday.
Just as you say, advocates always say that till then, the judge has to say that let them come.
Only 1 week, my lord. I'm not praying for anything more. On Monday, we'll move it, my lord.
Even learned advocate general is not available in India, so why do you worry?
So final, my lord.
Semi-final.
Then, my lord, lordship will make it 2 weeks.
Let pay for visa, my
We
lord.
don't know
Visa is yet to come.
ADLH ground is lucky for us or not.
Right.
There are questions raised in the news.
Visa, ठीक है ताही.
Government was always is silent. When this KL came up, they're acting.
We know that.
That is their own admission. But section 19.
Therefore, learned advocate general, individual right has to be examined. So we'll make it clear that they may approach learned single judge.
No, we'll do, my lord. Since your lordship has indicated, we'll definitely, only thing is, my lord, otherwise whole thing will become in front. Only I'm seeking for 1 week time, my lord. We are filing the petition by Friday. Till Monday, we are seeking some protection. Only till Monday next.
Learned advocate general is there. Mohantas Sahib is there.
Lordship will say by till Monday, no action will be taken.
Mohantas Sahib has already told you that at least you make that
No,
request.
he says, though my heart is with you, but I cannot help.
No, I can tell you what he told you. He must have told you that, look here, I can't agree, you may mention to the court.
Precisely, yes,
But
exactly.
I will not take any objection, but I will not agree.
And precisely that had a transpired,
Exactly,
my
my
lord.
lord.
My Indian section is all the answer to Walpara and some other. Cannot be corrected. Government is the Eviction code, but it does clear all the land and whoever.
Therefore, we will permit them to go to the learned single judge. What difference? Then learned single judge will hear them. Today is Tuesday.
Yes.
Monday, not even Tuesday. Monday.
Monday.
Monday. I'm praying for only Monday, my lord.
No. Today is already Monday.
Yeah.
You can go before the learned single
No, my
judge.
lord, I don't think it will be possible to file so many petitions in 1 day, my lord. There are 100.
One day it can be done.
Yes.
I agree. But we can even give you early hearing also. That it may be listed as early as.
No, only thing is, my lord, if on day after tomorrow, everything is, the eviction drive is carried out, what will remain, my lord? That's what I'm saying. I'm only praying for 1 week time. I don't think my learned friend will be that inhuman in this case.
That
My
he
lord.
can
My
use
learned
it.
friend will have some compassion for these people.
He can use his good office. Even permanently, why want it?
I think, my lord, some protection. Only for a week. I'm not praying beyond that, my lord.
You want to be parties here or you don't want to?
No, we have already filed an IA, my
No, IA is there.
lord.
We can
Yes,
see
seeking impleasement.
You want to be a party here?
Party here, my lord.
That we can grant it. 132.
Yes, my lord. 154, my lord, 154. In item number, in WP, sorry, in IA 3206, 154. Are we to demand? And my lord, IA 3215. 34.
We'll look into the IAs and pass appropriate orders for implement.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll say that as far as personal rights are concerned, they may approach the learned single judge. And pendency of this PIL will not affect the rights of either party.
Yes. And my lord, some protection. Otherwise, my lord, where do we go? After tomorrow, everything will be over.
Nothing is going to happen.
No, I think my lord will kindly protect us.
Once protection is granted, what learned?
No,
single
lordship
judge
will say it is outer limit, only for
No,
one.
what learned single judge has to say?
No, learned this also may be made clear, my lord, that learned single judge will take his own view without being influenced by lordship's order. Of course, that is my
Learned
submission.
advocate general work out, try to find out some.
application before the deputy commissioner. He will take it.
Okay.
So that their cause may not become infructuous. That is. what
Yes,
I was
yes,
looking on.
we'll do that, my lord.
Exit.
Yes, even that handle will do, my lord.
Item number 33.
33. Somebody was mentioning. Yes, Mr. Das.
My lord, in terms of your lordship order, we had filed an affidavit.
It has not come to our file. That is what we told your colleague also.
Yes. But they have filed a counter to that one.
No, it has not.
It is
reached
not
our
a
house.
counter. Let it be on file, my lord. In the meantime, we will,
You file your rejoinder.
Yes.
My lord.
Mr. Mankar,
I am appearing on behalf of the.
ask your AOR to see that it comes to the
My lord, my lord.
4 weeks. Next one.
Item number 35.
Service is not affected.
Lordship,
Service is not complete. You find out some way out of substitute service, otherwise this will never be solved. By publication or something like that.
I have to take instruction from the
Take instructions 2 weeks. Next,
Item number 36 to 39.
May I please your lordship? Matter may be take after some time, lordship. My senior is on next.
at the request of. Next,
Item number 40 and 41.
yes, Mr. Pathak.
Yes, sir. Lordship, the records are otherwise available with your lordship. We have filed our affidavits.
We'll fix it on some day. We'll fix it on some day. Because written arguments are been given by both the sides.
Yes, affidavits.
No,
Written arguments have not been submitted. Affidavits have been submitted.
In one file I saw written. No, I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Affidavits are there. We'll fix the matter then.
Lordship, give us the priority, lordship may give us the priority to file a written argument, both the sides.
There is liberty. You keep it ready on the date when we open the matter, you can tender it to the court.
Lordship,
You don't need any special permission for that.
lordship.
Okay?
Lordship, may I only pray for a date before December because the renewal exercise of the license
No,
for next year.
I'm just looking at the calendar. 28th of November.
Deeply obliged.
Item number 42.
Wait, please, Your Lordship, kindly pass for the time being, my lord.
Your lordship, Madam, pass it for the day, your lordship. Learned Council Minister MS Lester. Suddenly her daughter became suffering from illness, your lordship.
For,
On Friday, your lordship.
no, it will go.
Much obliged.
2 o'clock matter. वो मजूमदार वाली कब तक है? कायल और मजूमदार वाली you'll have to give some date in that. Say December. November में बहुत होता है. Keep it on 6th of December. If at all we can take up.
Is the appellant expire, your lordship, on 21/7. So substitution petition will be filed by the appellant counsel, your lordship. On behalf of her, I am mentioning it.
Okay.
Much obliged, your lordship.
Yes.
Matter number 14.
He was pleased to direct exact timetable for carry out the work. Madam.
Yes, Mr. Nath.
We spoke to the authorities, Lord.
Huh?
We have taken up the matter with the authorities, Lord. On the other day, they said that 45 days they required. But ultimately, after our discussion, they said that 21 days is the minimum period of notice. That is, Lord, otherwise the system will not accept. So 21 days from the date of issuance of the tender, Lord, it requires. And another 1 week time, one week time will be after the finalization, 3-4 days, and before issuance of notice, 1 or 2 days. So within 4 weeks, it can.
And the work would be over within what?
The government approval is that I have also talked to the commissioner and secretary. Lord. It is, they will just after the approval, that will be better. That I would be able to.
We don't want to be at the mercy of your officers for approval.
No, it will be done.
No, it will not be done. You make a statement that it is done. We don't want to be at mercy of your officers for permission. Out of question. This is honored. Timetable means you have to come out. Tender I can understand. Whatever 21 days you want, we'll give. Otherwise, then it will be placed before your secretary and it is quit will. 1 week at Delhi and second week in some program and nothing doing. Everything at a time. Talk to them. What approval is necessary when it is under the orders of the court? You should have done it before 3 decades, which you are now made to do it.
That's correct.
This is not to be handled in your other tender matter.
No, it has not been done in that manner. It has done as a
Come out with proper timetable. 21 days we will grant you.
21 days for the tender, and for issuance of 1 or 2 days, it is required.
Issue the tender on 9th and come back on 9th. Issue the tender. And come out with the exact timetable. Please unmute yourself.
Kindly take up on 11. Tomorrow is the holiday.
Then you have still 3 hours. All have got 2 mobiles. GO and ISS. Talk to them. Now I know that they keep 2 mobiles. Many of them.
I'll definitely
issue the tender on 9th. Otherwise, this will never be over.
But can it be taken about 10th or otherwise?
10th there is okay 10th. 11th there is some difficulty for the bench. Otherwise, Mr. Nath, this will never see light of the day.
No, it will see. It will be done.
In fact, today your lordship wanted to know about the approval.
My brother at the bench, it will never be over.
No, but this will be done. This will be done at the
That is what
Within time.
my experience is. Not here, of course, I'm only adapting the same principle. Otherwise, so Sadar Raju and all that has to be given a go by. Has to be sanctioned. Because Mr. Nath, what you are saying is not, we could not digest. I'll tell you for a simple reason.
Lot.
Approval comes first and then the tender is there.
That-
Now you started with tender timetable.
No, because we have taken the instruction from the chief engineer. My friend was also on the other day, the instruction has come from the executive engineer. They said that this is the process, how this has to be done, because the financial implication is there. But
Whatever
now-
it may be.
now the chief engineer has sent the proposal to the government. It is before the government. I have
Get
talked
it
to the
sanctioned by 10.
talked to the commissioner and secretary. Personally, I have talked to him.
Get it sanctioned by 10.
Lot.
This is not to be
Lot.
put on that usual mode.
Lot.
ये करना है कि नहीं करना है ऐसी
No,
बात
no,
नहीं है इसमें.
There is no question of
It has
not
to be
doing.
signed.
Yes. No question. Lot. It will be done.
It is a necessity.
That's
Come on, 10.
logic.
At the request of Mr. T. Nath to take further instructions pursuant to the order dated. Second November 2022. Adjourned to 10.
Hello.
Item number 18.
Yes, Mr. Nath. Mr. Nath.
Yes, Manoj. But I could bring the affidavit today only on record. But in our affidavit, we have stated about the requirement. The steps taken for computer education and the distance education and other vocational training, etc. We have mentioned.
Now in this distance education, how many have taken benefit of?
But the benefited students, the persons that
That will have to be brought on that. So that what we intend to do is that also ask our PLV. We inform jail inmates that this facility is available. The idea is that instead of permitting them to sit idle, which even we understand that some cases, even if you are not informing them, they may not be in a mood to do it. So some motivation may be necessary. It is how both of us were thinking on that. If you can bring that also on record, then we can hear you next week.
formula, it can be made compulsory that if like school
Mr. Das will go little slowly.
lot.
Will without those who are willing.
I understand.
And sometimes they also stay in a company. If you have marked, both of you, all four of us were together. They would assemble also together. If you mark that,
Yes, I have seen.
those who were on seeing rather overseeing us from the veranda also, no, you won't find a single person. They also move in company because their
Yes.
life may be such.
That's true.
That is what, at least personally speaking, I marked that no isolation was there
No isolation.
because of their life or their.
The students, benefited students for last 2 years. I'll take it.
Even 1 year.
So-
Our idea is, or rather the point is to use that basis
To see how far it has done.
so that we can put PLVs to job.
Sure.
That when they go to the jail, they may make them understand that this is the benefit. Even during your stay in jail, even after you come out, this is going to help.
Yes.
Then and then only the reform would be
Correct.
effective. Otherwise, it will remain on paper only.
Exactly.
And
Absolutely
I also see that majority of them may not be even willing to. So Mr. Das is also correct, but I have my own doubts whether we can compel them to have education. But at least we should make an
Let them-
attempt.
let them know.
We can rather, make them aware that you have this right.
Yes.
Even while sitting in jail, you can graduate in a
Yes.
particular subject.
Yes.
Other day I had gone to Dibrugarh jail. One jail inmate knows computer better than many of us. Many of us, at least
That is
more
the
than
price.
he had more than basic knowledge of computer languages, everything. He tried to explain me and as if he is not only that computer operator limitation was not there with it. He explained to me everything that how this is operated. I asked him that, do you know anything? Then he started.
That one person is the price. Of
Even if
this entire exercise. Yes.
we are not a number,
Exactly.
because then it will carry its own weight.
Others will see him, they will be interested, my lord.
So this is a good step. What about that cleanliness and all is going on in Guwahati jail and other
Yes.
jails?
Yes, Manoj. They have said that they have initiated and they have in fact taking this step.
In all jails.
Malad, I have got some photographs of the Guwahati jail. Rest
That we have
also,
seen.
I'll get.
Yes, Mr. Kalita. Sorry. What about the jail in only one sector?
Malad.
Still 60 are remaining as per the
60 in the central jails and 114 in district jail. Malad, our member secretary, he is not well today, but I talked to him. In fact, the deputy is here.
The deputy is there.
Yes, the deputy is here. Malad, they have informed me that now Malad, a process has been started, and in fact, they have succeeded to some extent because some orders are already there. The family members are not aware. Now they have taken steps to inform those family members, and they have started responding.
Okay.
So in that way, also, Malad, some persons are coming forward.
Let
So-
us see.
Yes, sir. Hopefully,
who
Malad,
is wise.
hopefully that will be.
Yes, Mr. Kalita.
Lordship, as far as the inmates are concerned, Lordship, 12 inmates are still there. So for those inmates, Lordship, we have already approached the High Court. So High Court, once the High Court order passes, those can be also released. So that is one thing, Lordship, the process is already started. So it may take a couple of days time, but we are in the process of that. And Lordship, as far as jail conditions and all, Lordship, I have attached all this photograph. So those measures of cleanliness and as far as the room size and all, everything has been detailed here. So it looks like it's quite okay as of now. as far as jail conditions are concerned, cleanliness, hygiene, and all these things are maintained. And I can see from the photographs also, and our member secretary himself also probably visited a couple of jails, and he has given this report here. And as far as Lordship, this distance learning is concerned, Lordship, what has happened is that there was one distance learning thing was going on in Aizawl Central Jail. But recently this coordinator of this program, he has been transferred to a different jail. So that's why some problem is happening, but like they are saying that like they will try to induct somebody else, then it can be started again, or he will be brought back. That's what they are saying.
What is it? Sir, Kalita, we can also plan out it and talk to your officer.
Lordship.
That, for example, if that officer is only one, you don't have any other officer.
Lordship.
He can be a visiting person.
Correct. Okay. So, so I was told that he has been transferred to a different jail. So I was speaking to the concerned officers. Then they, because that is also very necessary, and Lordship is already opined that like that should be done. So they are thinking in the line of look, whether they can brought him back to the central jail at least.
How many central jails do you have in?
Central jail, one central jail, also others are district jails. So at least in central jail they can continue it. Then later on, probably later, they can think of other jails, district jails and all. At central jail, it was going on, but somehow it was got discontinued. But they're saying that like, they'll try to start it again.
Tell us by next date.
Yes, Lordship. I'll intimate this honorable court, Your Lordship. And vocational trainings and all these things are going on, Lordship. There are a lot of vocational trainings programs there. In fact, there
We have seen in your affidavit.
those things are there.
See that it continues in its real spirit. Otherwise, it will not show the
Absolutely.
result. Mr. Das, you also go through the affidavit of.
I have received, my lord. One thing, my lord, regarding in the affidavit of Mizoram regarding computer education, nothing has been said.
Nothing is there.
Computer
Computer
education, computer education, Lordship, I have spoken to them couple of weeks back. That point of time, there was some indication about the expenses and all that I'll speak to them again, like try to find out exactly
Sir,
what.
Kalita, 2 computers Mizoram cannot buy.
No, that I'll find it. I'll intimate him in the next hearing. I'll do it. The next time, Lordship, I'll intimate the computer training.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
We have also filed our affidavit, my lord. 3 things are there, my lord. First is a status, my lord. Well, inmates are still there.
One
Other,
second. Where is it?
411, my lord. We find the 411.
Yes.
My lord, in my affidavit, my lord, first the status report we have given, my lord. Then the inspection of jail. Till the point of filing, my lord, only one jail was inspected, that is at Alo. But subsequently, my lord, the other district jail at Julie has also been inspected, my lord. That report is here with me, my lord. And my lord, third is my lord, your lordship's direction to comply with that, my lord, introduction of distance education and computer learning, my lord. That your lordship will find at page 300, my lord. The status. There is a signing of my lord, the MOU between Directorate of Prisons and Correctional Administration and Institute of Distance Education, Rajiv Gandhi University, Itanagar, Orunachal is under process for approval by the Home Department. The approximate time period may not be provided at this stage. Regarding computer learning for jail inmates, I'm reading out from the page 300. as informed by the executing agency, the tender process for construction of multipurpose hall at District Jail, Julie Itanagar, is completed. Construction is likely to be started from month of October 22. Time period for completion is 12 months. Once the construction of multipurpose hall is completed and budgetary support from the government received, the computer learning for inmates can be initiated. Other handicrafts training of inmates are also going on, my lord, namely in cane and bamboo, my lord, craft, then weaving, and then carpentry and knitting. My lord.
Now, again, go to page 300.
My lord, page 300. My lord.
Or it's good that you are coming up with a multi-purpose hall,
My lord.
but you can start with the infrastructure that you have in the Itanagar,
Julie, my lord.
whatever, on a small scale. Because
My lord.
MOU you have entered into with Rajiv Gandhi University.
My lord.
Then you have mentioned approximate time may not be provided at this.
Yes, yes, my lord.
What do we understand by that?
That is, my lord, it says is under process for approval by the Home
And
Department.
then Home Department is in Itanagar itself,
Yes,
or it has to go for approval of your advocate general.
my lord, this is being done under the court's order, my lord. I think.
I
no,
understand,
no,
but it should be, where is the question of no?
We are
time
trying,
limit?
we are trying to impress upon them.
Start
Yes.
start it,
Maybe in a small way.
small way.
Yes.
Small way, I have visited the university, so I know that jail inmates cannot be taken to the university. It can't be. It's not advisable also.
2-3 computers at least, my lord, they can
Ah.
install, my doesn't
Ah.
take much space.
They can have it in the jail itself.
Yes, my lord, they have it in the-
Tell them and tell us
Yes, ma'am.
by next date.
Yes.
Yes, Nagaland.
So far as Arunachal is concerned, my lord, one aspect, my lord, we have to look into regarding the family members not, my lord, receiving the inmate. I have seen the data. In most of the cases, the state has requested to the family members, but family members are not taking the UTP
No,
or
therefore,
not executing the bail bond.
no, Mr. That. Subject to our discussion, we'll carve out some way out.
Exactly.
To legal aid, respective legal aid, member secretary,
Lordship.
because they will have to be sent, some PLV may be sent to the respective home.
Yes.
They may explain that he is ready, he is granted bail. If you do it, he can be brought there also. We will, I think we will achieve
Something is, yes, something is.
We'll cover out. I have already written.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Rich.
May please, Your Lordship. My lord, I could not file the affidavit because our DRC is not present, but she's present now today. So everything is ready. I shall be filing it today. If it is late, I shall file it on Wednesday morning, my lord. But the latest that we have received is out of 34 UTP, now 7 of them are still languishing in jail, including the 2 female have already been released. And so far as the report of the jail in all the districts, there are 16 districts. Out of that, 5 were newly created. So all the 11 districts jail has been visited, and they have given the report with the photograph. All those things I will detail that thing and then file the affidavit.
If possible, file it today.
Lordship.
The reason is I intend to dictate appropriate order tomorrow because it's a holiday, instead of dictating it just now.
My lord.
Both of us would like to go through the reports which have come by way of affidavit and then pass an affidavit.
My lord, I will do that. I will do that.
If possible, you can even give unsworn copy for our purpose, one of the copies.
My lord.
So
And so
we'll be-
far as the computer and distance learning, they have put up the budgetary, the finance, and also the home department for approval. So that was given to us. That is the provision.
Approval will take how much? 1 year. It will
That is
take
their
1 year.
result. It will take time, I think.
1 year. Do it. You don't have 50,000 rupees. One computer means what? 50,000 maximum. They don't need Apple.
That is also there. And what they were saying is that in other states and in other districts, the UTPs are all dropped out, and except in Dimapur and Kohima, this can be implemented in the jail. We have Dimapur district jail, central jail, and Kohima. Except for that, the other districts, the jailers are all dropped out. They cannot even spell out their names and their parents. When they ask for their parents, the father, mother's name, they can say, but they cannot even spell out their names. That is what
No,
has
but
been
at least
reported
you
to us.
start in 2 jails, and for that approval and all that, as I was putting it to Mr. Nath in the other matter,
Lordship.
it has to be arranged immediately.
My affidavit is ready, but then I will find
No,
it.
I understand.
Lord.
All of you are busy till 18th. I know the reason also. It should be done immediately. Approval and all that, we don't want to be at the mercy of the government. You have to do it by order of the court.
Lord.
2 computers means 50,000 each, 1 lakh rupees nahi hai. For that, what approval is needed? These are all necessities. Procedure provides, we agree with you, but it should be on a fast track.
My lord.
If Mizoram can do it, why not Nagaland?
True, my lord.
Arunachal is doing.
Yes. True.
Get it done by next. That usual government reply that it is under consideration will not be considered to
lord.
be a reply at all.
That is
Install 2 computers immediately. Bring that from Sachivalaya, you must be having 2 additional computers in a Sachivalaya also. Lying without any use.
Lord.
It happens in even if I go to the registry, I can also find out from our registry also. Approval and all has to be on fast track, ma'am.
my lord.
Tell your officer.
My lord, I will.
That usual
I will.
lethargy will not be permitted permitted in this matter.
I will.
Things, my lord, in other jails, most of the jails, the inmates are drop out. I think, my lord, some education program is going on in the jail.
Otherwise, my lord, the reconstruction, they are working on the reconstruction of the
No, no.
inmates there. And then
No,
the
we can
counselings.
understand the construction may take a toll financially, but for computer and distance learning, what expenses you have to make? For distance learning, what expenses you have to make? Only internet.
I will place it, my lord.
We are keeping it on 14th. We will pass appropriate order. Next.
Item number 20.
Yes.
Lord, also wanted to have the names of the chairman DLSA and secretary DLSA. Lord, I have, there are small corrections in 1 or 2, my lord.
So you give the exact.
I have, my lord, corrected by hand.
And there is no problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Goswami, what is the position in Arunachal Pradesh?
My lord, your lordship wanted to know what is the minimum time period that we require, my lord. So that instruction has come earlier. They sought for 2 weeks' time to complete the work in the remaining 13 districts, my lord. My lord, after much, my lord, discussions with the secretary and the director, they have come out with a new state of affairs.
So you can tell us orally.
Oh. They seek, my lord, 45 days time.
You place it on affidavit that you
My
do
lord,
it by 45 days.
My lord,
And that too by secretary himself.
that-
No resident of.
No, Commissioner. My lord, my lord.
So it would be in form of an undertaking.
Yes, madam.
And he should be made aware about the Supreme Court judgment that undertaking given is also amenable to contempt proceeding.
In fact, my lord, the Arunachal is one of those states who had started their own policy immediately after the press order passed there, my lord, before the apex court, man. We have our own policy of 2010. But, my lord, they are taking time in.
It happens without any. So Mr. Das, how do we couch this DLSS responsibility?
Sorry, my lord.
DLSA secretaries
Lordship.
will send them for survey. What is your suggestion?
Perhaps, I'm sorry, my lord, I have mistakenly handed over, my lord. This is not connected to this petition, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord. I'm sorry. I'm
I was
extremely
little
sorry.
surprised.
This is something different, my lord. Petition.
Mr. Nath appears in this. Oh. Bordoloi.
Board.
What is the position here?
So for Assam is concerned, my lord, they have done substantially, my lord.
Now, how much is required?
Lordship, I've already filed the affidavit, Your Lordship. Lordship, in that affidavit, Your Lordship, only out of all the districts in the state of Assam, all the irregular structures has been either regularized, relocated, or demolished. Lordship, only in Dibrugarh district, Your Lordship, one mandir, Rani Sati, Your Lordship, that mandir is under subjudice for the Munsif court. Only that particular mandir thing is
So
not
Assam,
done.
there is no problem.
Yes, Your Lordship, rest.
Yes,
everything is
Mizoram.
done.
Mizoram, there is nothing. We have
Nothing.
filed an affidavit, absolutely nothing there.
Then Nagaland.
Lordship, even the state of Nagaland has filed the affidavit. Apart from Dimapur, there was one case which has been settled in PIL.
So it is already
So as
over.
such, we do not have any such case.
Story only Arunachal Pradesh remains.
Only.
You file your affidavit so that we can put an end to this. 14. Get the joint request. Next.
Item number 21 and 22.
But in this matter, Lordship wanted. So.
Yes, Nathji, बोलिए.
The Lordship wanted to have the number of the executive engineers, phone number, name and phone number of the executive engineers. Look. There are two.
How do you go for
They are the concerned executive engineers. Lordship wanted to have the executive engineer as well as the DLSA number so that they can talk and discuss the matter with the district. But in
we
this,
can also go one step forward.
Mala.
That they may have a joint meeting and find out where construction is possible or infrastructure can be raised for VWD. We give a general direction,
Yes.
call for the report district wise.
But in some of the districts, already some steps have been taken or courts are functioning. The conditions are not even, some,
No, therefore let them go there.
but I have taken the number of the executive engineers where there is no court as on.
That is why we concentrate first on this.
Yes.
So here respective TLSA secretary will
Go to the district.
both of them will go there and file a report that whether it is feasible, not feasible. Even you can instruct them if you don't want an order.
Well, the order will be.
Order would be
Yes.
better. Heard Mr. H.K. Das on the Demetrius Kasturi for the petitioner. And Mr. T. Nath, on the Senior Government Council Assam for the state of Assam. The list of chairman and the secretaries of DLSA and the name of executive engineer and the district name in the chart are taken on record. The respective executive engineer and secretary DLSA shall visit the court premises, make a joint survey and file a individual report of each district as regards possibility of establishing vulnerable witness deposition center. Such report shall be submitted through Mr. T. Nath, Senior Government Council, Assam. The respective executive engineer and the secretary DLS, respective secretary DLS shall visit the respective court premises on 11th of November and submit its feasibility report latest by 14th of November. Adjourned to 14th November. A copy of this order be provided to Mr. T. Nath for its onward communication and compliance. A separate copy may be also sent to member secretary Asalta, who is further directed to inform respective DLSA secretary to this and for compliance of the order. The deputy has left, but you inform him. Next.
Deeply. Item number 25.
Procedural. My lord, in this case, my lord,
Who is for the response?
my lord,
You are for the response?
for appellant husband, my lord.
And for the wife, my lord.
But some more time may kindly be given, my lord, to sort out, my lord, the issue.
My lord, wife has already remarried, my lord.
We know that.
Lord. We may be
2 weeks.
granted 4 weeks.
2 weeks. Otherwise, this will never, now nothing remains.
Yes,
You
my
have
lord, only. Otherwise, my lord, there is also, my lord, provision for, my lord, filing petition under section 37(3), my lord,
For what?
for modification of any.
But
After,
now remarriage has taken place.
but alimony is there, my lord, that's the problem. my lord.
There you sort out
Yes, my lord.
2 weeks at a
Lord.
joint request.
Obliged.
Item number 31.
We'll condone the delay council.
Oh.
43 days delay condone.
Okay.
Matter to come up for submission hearing on 15th of November.
I think can it be on 24/11, Lord? Because same one of the another epilogue.
24/11.
Lord. Obliged, Lord.